Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and a very good evening to you guys. Welcome to Maddog Monday. Today we're standing here at Toulouse Blagnac Airport, and our route takes us in the European Air Charter MD-82 towards Dubrovnik in Croatia. Welcome, Kat. Welcome to the stream. Very good evening. And hi, Zain. Welcome to the stream. So today's route was chosen by Felix. He decided what the route will be today, and I think I might continue that in the future as well, so that every Maddog Monday stream someone from the viewers can choose the next flight. But well, we will figure that out during the flight. So as I just remember it, I need to change the throttle here. Yeah, well, if you will be the chosen one who is allowed to plan the next flight, then of course, why not? So we are here, and I'd say we just jump into the aircraft. There is an arrival. There is another aircraft over here, but beside that it's quite calm here. And so let's get started from the bottom to the top. Generators are okay. External power is available. External power buses are connected. Galley power is already on. Engine sync off. Wind shear test.
Headwind, shear, headwind, shear, headwind, shear. Tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear.
This is working.
Glide slope. Pull up.
And
Terrain,
this is working as
terrain.
well.
Pull up.
Logo lights on.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Stall test.
Stall. Stall.
Stall is working as well. Anti-skid test. Working as well. Very good. Everything's working. Yaw damper is on. Cabin supply. Bleed off. Leave them on auto. Tune that down already. We will need that later on. Reset the cabin altitude. Ram air is off. Flight deck door is still open, of course. Pitot heat fine as well. Back to off. Turn on emergency lights and give it a test.
PA and emergency light test.
Emergency lights okay.
Emergency lights okay, so back to arm. Seatbelt signs remain off. No smoking signs remain on. So cockpit preparation is done.
vehicles
We
are on their
request the catering vehicles. So today this is our weight and balance calculator. We have everything set up already. So I jump right into the FMC. Oh, come on. So we're going from Toulouse to Dubrovnik in Croatia. The routing will be LFBO, LDDU. This is set. We're gonna depart from runway 14 right. Activate that. Execute. So weight balance, we have trip fuel of 11,204. Oh no. Oh well, actually, it's block fuel. We have trip fuel of 6495 and taxi fuel of 363. We send that. Open forward galley door. Okay. I will do that. And we request a flight plan as well. This is okay. Unit request. Do I need to fill in something? No, I don't need. Okay, so we have everything set. Received messages. Okay, nothing received yet. We need to wait a little bit longer. Perf in it. So, oh, there we go. Flight plan received. Very good. Zero fuel weight, 50.3. By the way, we can turn off the pumps here. Whoops. .3 as zero fuel weight. Block fuel is 11.2 /n. Preliminary weights, zero fuel. Okay, it's 54 actually. Okay, that's a big difference. But the estimated is indeed 50.3. So we leave it at 50.3 and we will check after the boarding process is finished. So fuel reserves will be nothing besides the normal reserves, which are 3.6. So we don't have any extra fuel on board today. Cruising altitude will be flight level 320 today. And we have an average ISA of +3. Transition alt 5000 is fine, and average wind is 277 at 10. And we close the forward service door. We request refueling. And also I need to... Oh no, I can't start boarding without... Oh no, 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 no! Oh, that was too early. I had to wait for the fuel truck. Well, anyway. Maybe it will be okay.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have refueled the aircraft, but anyway. So, for the departure, we're gonna go from Lima Foxtrot Bravo Oscar, runway 14 right. Actually, is it 14 right, or do we go via 14 left? Yeah, 14 right is the long way. Yeah, we go from one way, 14 right. I think that should be better. So the wind currently is 140 at 9 knots. QNH is 1017. And the Outside air temperature is 24 degrees, quite warm here. Anti-ice off, packs on, and takeoff weight according to the flight plan should be 61.2. 61.2. We don't have any runway length reduction. And there we go. Flaps 4, SALTM 50. Takeoff weight 72.7. That's too much.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome
That
you
is
aboard.
definitely too
Federal
much.
regulations require that carry-on
We have
items
to
which are
check
required
that
to place in
here.
the aircraft only. Items must be placed completely under the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Use caution when placing
Anyway,
or
takeoff
removing
weight
items in
64.9, zero
an
fuel weight 54. So they saying zero fuel weight here indeed is 54. I don't really know why, because I loaded the flight plan from SimBrief.
Take a moment to review the safety instruction card on your seat back pocket. Passengers seated in rows 25 and 26 are also asked to
So
review
I
the
have no
exit
idea,
seating
but
requirements.
anyway.
If you are seated in the exit row, you may be required to assist
So we
the
have
crew in
V1
evacuation.
148,
If you are unwilling or
143.
have a condition which would hinder you from performing the
We have
functions prescribed on the plane,
148
just please that to be repeated.
and 157.
All cellular telephones and other portable electronic devices, such as CD players and laptops,
Takeoff flaps, we have a cell temp of 50.
Additionally, we require that all passengers keep their seatbelt
And we go
fastened
for
at all times while seated, and anytime the fasten seatbelt
flaps
sign is eliminated. For everyone's safety,
4.
regulations require your compliance with all lighted signs, placards, and crew member instructions. Once again, welcome aboard.
Flaps 4. Hi Phoenix, welcome to the stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn off all portable electronic devices and store them until you have arrived at the gate. Thank you.
Well, that could be, but apparently Phoenix is also here. So... and we can request boarding now.
Boarding requested.
Aircraft is still fueling up. And okay, we can close the mid-cargo compartment.
Crew bus is coming.
Okay, and now we basically just have to wait until the aircraft is refueled, so that we can be sure about our takeoff weight.
We're still boarding. Let us know if you need us.
So, departure, we're gonna depart from runway 14 right, and we're going to the Pesa 5 Alpha departure. And for the arrival, we gonna use the Nera 8 Alpha arrival for ILS. I don't have any idea. Let me quickly check the charts. What? Waiting for open forward cabin door, open rear exit. Well, the forward cabin door is open. Yeah, okay. You want me to open the after stairs, okay.
Pilot's boarding starting.
Okay. So we have the Nera to Zulu. Ah, okay. This is okay. To peel up.
Crew boarding starting.
Then we have ILS Yankee or Zulu runway 11. We take Zulu, ILS Zulu 11. Transition peel up. And the Nera 2 Zulu departure, arrival. Okay. Okay. So, let's do a quick departure check here. So, we're here at this parking position over here. And we're gonna push back, face to the northwest, taxi out to Tango 50 and then via Papa all the way up here to Mike 11 on the runway 14 right. And then we're gonna depart out of 14 right, and we follow the Depis 105 Alpha
Your crew
departure.
passenger bus is coming.
So basically we fly straight ahead onto DME8 Toulouse, and then we turn left onto the heading of 032 towards Gaillac VR 1158.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome you aboard.
And we have
Federal
another
regulations
crew
require that
message.
carry-on items are stored prior to closing the aircraft door. Items must be placed completely under the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Use
New
caution
flight
when
plan,
placing
takeoff
or
weight
removing items from the
61.2.
Please
Okay,
also
and
keep
the
your
final
wallet
load sheet is there.
Today,
So we have a
the
zero fuel weight of
safety
54
process
indeed.
for storing your carry-on items. Take a moment to review the safety instruction card on your seat back pocket.
I just tune that in, you can't see that at the moment. You still have the charts there, but okay. So yeah, so that means 2,500 we need to intercept radial 142, and then we turn at or above 4,000. We turn to onto the Gaillac VOR 115.8. So we need Toulouse VOR. Oh, what is GSX? Waiting for your action. Open rear exit. Why is that closed?
Passengers boarding starting.
I don't know. What about cargo? Is the cargo process done? I don't think so. Why are they closed? Okay, so basically we need Toulouse VOR and Gaillac VOR, which I will tune in now into NAV 1 and NAV 2. 117.7 on a radial of 142. And then we have a Gaillac on 1158, so that I just don't forget the frequency.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
And flying a course of 032. Okay. So passengers coming in. Reset that. QNH is 1017, so I set that in already.
Passengers bus is coming.
Okay, so we have everything set. The initial climb is flight level 70. 70, and we will fly runway heading. And for the departure, here we go. Let's do a quick fire check.
Fire left engine. Fire right engine. Fire left engine.
Okay, this is working. art can be turned off already because we're using Flex. So that I won't forget that later. Cabin temperature is quite okay. Part the ground proximity warning system.
Passengers boarding starting.
Okay, so AHRS is aligned, FMS is checked, emergency lights are on, cabin signs are... Well, boarding is completed, we can now turn on the seatbelt signs as well. Stall warning and engine sync selector is off and tested, air condition shut-off switch is auto, fire protection system is set. Tested, TRP is tested and set. Fuel quantity, 11,150 set. Altimeters 1017 set once, set twice. And cabin pressurization lever is set to auto. And we have flaps 4 selected and flaps for takeoff selector. Can use the trim. Trim is set, boarding completed. Okay, we can now close the stairs. This is closed, so we can turn that back off. Okay, so cockpit and crew checklist is completed. We can now check our performance page once again. Flight level 320 is set. 11.2 set. Zero fuel weight is 54.1. Reserve 3.6 is set. Cruise wind is okay. Go for takeoff page.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
And we
I would
need
love
to
welcome
check
you
that
aboard our
here as
flight.
well.
When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bin.
So
and smaller
takeoff
items
weight
underneath the
is
seat in front of you. Unless you're in a front row, please place all of your items in the overhead bin. If you have any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know.
why do they say 0 of
After you put your carry-on
141?
items in the overhead bin and it is full, make
Takeoff
sure
weight
you close it as a courtesy to other
64.96, so
passengers. Also,
65.
make sure that the aisle is clear and sit down so that way other passengers can get by you.
Okay, and
If you're
recalculate,
seated
so
in an
something will be
emergency
changed
exit
here.
row, please
Flaps
review
4
the
Celtem
exit
49,
responsibilities in the safety
149,
guide
54,
provided for you.
63,
Please make sure
49,
that you are able and willing to perform these actions. If you're not, please let a flight attendant know so that we can
54 and
see your seat.
63.
Feel free to use your cell phones during the rest of the boarding process, but we do ask that laptops, tablets, and any other larger
We can
electronic
acknowledge
devices
that.
be stored once we depart from the gate. Thank you, and welcome aboard.
Okay, so everything's set. There's another attendant message. Okay. Okay, then we can set the speed box. And there we go. So for now, we just need to wait until boarding process is finished. Pitot stall heat off is fine. Airline right, hydraulic pressure low, okay. Rudder control manual short, generators off. All pressure low, inner fuel pressure low, parking brake is on, flight recorder is off. That's fine. That is absolutely correct, these messages. So we are done. We can now check the routing. As we can see after Gaillac, there is a discontinuity, which of course is not good. So we're gonna fly direct to Deepest after that, and then we check the next pages if there is any other discontinuity. I think there is for the final. No, there's not. Okay. Okay, then everything is now set. Climb speed for transition 250 until flight level 100. Econ speed 300. No restriction. And we can set the wind forecast already. So we don't need to do that later on in the cruise flight because the information we have won't change. So we make it at flight level 310. Basically 3 flight level would be enough, but we have some time left, so we just use all 4. We don't expect any anti-ice to be on during the approach. So wind will be 222 at 36 knots. Then we have 233 at 6. And 232 at 5. Okay, 232 at 5. There we go. And 138 at 12. Okay, so descent winds are set as well. And that means we are basically done. So we can basically do the before start checklist. Cockpit door can be closed. Before start checklist, parking brake is set. EFB set to flight mode. Pneumatic pressure. Okay, they are already preparing for... Oh no, they're not. Okay, so pneumatic pressure, we don't have that yet because we don't have the APU started, so we stopped the before start checklist. As we have external air, which brings us cold air of 17 degrees. We don't really need APU started right now, we can save some fuel here. And what else do we have? Landing elevation 500. So we'll set that here, just in case we need to return to the airport. I know sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. But there's an air front coming here, I don't know what this is. We can tune in Unicom already so that we can listen to what is going on around us. We can set the flight director to on here. Position lights of course on. I always forget that. They're so weird here on this side. I always forget the position lights. And we have 5 minutes left for boarding. I'm very happy, Zane, that you always use the commands. Okay, and before we now start, I'll just get something to drink, and we'll be back in about 1 minute. Okay, so I'm back. Well, if the only reason you use that is to check if I remembered it, then I maybe should start to forget it sometime again, so that you have a reason to type it in more often. So we have the autopilot set as well, or the MCP. And yeah, there's not much going on around us, so we start the APU already, so that as soon as the passengers are aboard, we can start our pushback. APU is coming up. Engine starts engine ignition selector, check system B. And we can hear the APU coming up. Also the APU flap is open here. You can see here the APUs. And APU is available. Now it's taking some time until the pressure is built up in the system. Turn off the bleeds. Oh, come on! Auto brake set to TO for takeoff. APU air on. Turn off the external power. And now we have the pressure. Yeah, the ETA will be shown once we are airborne. And the flight time today should be, let me see, should be 2 hours. So aircraft services, we can disconnect the EC and the GPU.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 6461. Our flight time will be roughly 2 hours and 6 minutes.
Dismiss the GPU.
Closed, please make
So now they will disconnect the GPU here. And it's time to upload the first screenshot here on Volanta. Okay, GPU operation completed, so we can request the pushback now. Yes, I want to request pushback. Why is external power still available? Let me see. I cannot disconnect the external power unit. Now it's disconnected. Okay. Okay, so before start checklist, EFB flight mode, pneumatic pressure. 4,000 set. Left and right center fuel. We can turn on all the fuel pumps basically. Anti-collision lights on, so the trucks are removed. APU norm econ switch is set to norm. Pneumatic crossfeed levers are open, thrust levers are idle before start. Checklist completed. Yes, they are set to idle. Looking gear. APU are set. These are off. Nose left. Parking brake released. Okay, so we start the right hand engine. %, N2. Inject fuel.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the front of the aircraft for a safety demonstration.
Very nice. N1 is rising as well.
When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap.
Okay,
To fasten,
35%.
insert the metal
Stop the
fittings
ignition.
into one another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the
And
buckle.
start engine number 1.
In the event that the seatbelt light is not on, we suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened in case of unexpected turbulence. Please take a few moments to now locate one of the several emergency exits on this aircraft. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. In case of an emergency and we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the
18,
floor that will guide you
19,
towards the exit.
20%.
In the event that the cabin
Inject
loses
fuel.
pressure, an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth and secure the elastic band behind your head. Tighten the straps if necessary and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you're
Stop
traveling
ignition.
with a child or someone who requires assistance,
Okay, you
secure
can
the mask
stop the pushback.
on a phone number.
Oh,
Your
God.
advises you it's safe to remove it. In unlikely event of emergency, a light vest
Confirmation.
is located in a pouch
Okay.
under your
Here is my confirmation.
When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the
Okay,
straps
so
tight.
Peter heat to
Release the
captain.
vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft.
APU
If your light
generators
does not
off.
inflate automatically, blow into the mouthpieces for manual inflation. Each vest is equipped with a
Blades
whistle and
on.
light. If necessary, your
Crossfeed
seat
levers
is
off.
used as a secondary flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, put your
Set
arms
flaps
Unlocking gear.
forward.
Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and
And
seat
as
tables
we're
are in
going for
full
departure,
upright
set
position.
hydraulic
We remind
pressure
you that this is a non-smoking
to
flight.
high and the
Temporarily disabling
auxiliary
or
pumps on
destroying
as
the
well.
detectors located in the
So,
laboratory
engine
is
ignition
prohibited
selector
by law.
back to
All
off.
victims may continue
Pitot and static heaters on, captain airfoil, engine anti-ice switches off, not required. Air condition supply switches set to auto. Door Q light checked off. All doors closed. And hydraulic system is checked and set. After start, checklist completed. So for the taxi, APU air switch off. TRPR is set. Nose lights engaged. V-Bucks are set. Flight controls. Left and rudder is free. Wonderful. Flaps lever is set. Flaps 4. Auto brake set to take off. Aileron and rudder stabilizer trims are set. Takeoff briefing is performed. Cabin report is obtained. Taxiing checklist completed. Can you please just... Yeah, okay, thank you. Have a good trip. Okay. My mic is off. I don't think so. Let me see. Okay. Then it's okay. So, where are we? Toulouse traffic. Air chart 461 Taxiing to runway 14 right via Tango 50, Papa 50, Papa 60, Papa 70, Papa 90, Papa 101 and Mike 11. Toulouse traffic. Brake released.
Auto brake.
Yep, auto brakes are not armed yet, but that's fine. Well, you should not mute me, Zane.
Please note the cabin lights will be dimmed for departure and landing. If you require additional lighting, there is a reading light on the panel above you.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, a very good evening. In the name of me, my cabin crew, and on behalf of European Air Charter, welcome aboard this flight with service to Dubrovnik. We are just on our way to the runway, and we expect to be in the air within the next 10 minutes or so. Everything is set up already. We don't expect any further delays as there is no traffic in front of us.
Ready for takeoff.
And yeah, for now I would like you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, a very good evening. In the name of me, my cabin crew, and on behalf of European Air Charter, welcome aboard this flight with service to Dubrovnik. We are just on our way to the runway, and we expect to be in the air within the next 10 minutes or so. Everything is set up already. We don't expect any further delays as there is no traffic in front of us. And yeah, for now I would like you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you very much. And here we can see a lot of Airbus traffics, Airbus Finnair 350, Qatar, Singapore Airlines, Air France, Air China, Lufthansa A350 over here, Delta Airlines, I think that should be an A330 or so. Right is clear, and left is clear. Hard in up is okay. There we go. Hi Felix, welcome to the stream. Well, flight time is 2 hours. So maybe you will be back later on for the landing. For now, I can show you, I expect landing time of, I don't know, I expect a landing time of 18:37 Zulu. So in about, yeah, almost exactly 2 hours. So maybe you're back then. And for the moment, good luck in learning math. No, math is no fun. I hate math. So we can arm the auto brakes already, so we don't forget it later on. Well, it's not bad, not bad. 4-, I was always a 5-6 candidate. So, let me see, we have before takeoff checklist. Takeoff runway 14 right, confirm takeoff data, confirm fuel balanced. Fuel balance is checked. Brake temperatures checked, engine ignition selector is set to both. And although I don't understand why you turn that off after engine start and then turn it to both for departure. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but yeah, anyway. And EOAP is checked, hard and up, that's okay. See you. MCP is set as well. Some other aircraft here, A320 of British Airways, Saudi is back here. We have the WOW A320 over here, EasyJet. A lot of different aircraft here, very nicely done. Vamos, this could be Thomas Cook or something. No. It doesn't look like Thomas Cook, does it? So this should be Vamos Air from Spain, I think. This is Faro here from Atlantic Airways. This is Atlantic Airways. Very nice. Toulouse traffic. Air charter 461, holding point 14 left. Crossing now, and then lining up, taking off runway 14 right. So lights on. Terrain radar on. TARA. Auto throttle on. Start a chrono, or maybe not. Start a chrono. Speed set. Engines running up nicely. Toggle button pushed. Taking off.
Takeoff thrust set.
Takeoff thrust is set. Oops.
Clear.
Clamp. We now have to have the runways, the engines.
80 knots, cross check.
And our view Vietnam Airlines on the right here. Rotate, get the nose up a little, wait until we are in the air. Positive rate, gear up. And now we climb out.
Gear up, lights out.
Steep climb here. That is so crazy. Okay, releasing it a little bit.
Terrain. Don't sink.
Reset the trim.
Don't sink.
And turn on the autopilot. Vertical speed with 1000. Speed 250. Nav.
Stabilizer motion.
Climb thrust.
Climb thrust set.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Yeah, could you go back up again, please?
Don't sink.
Thank you.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Flaps up.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Lap 0.
Don't sink. 1,000.
Slats retract.
Slats retracted.
Now we wait until we have 250 knots. And then we do IAS climb 250. Just need to cross 2,500 here. Why are we still on? Why is it still on clamp? That is not normal. That shouldn't be the case. Yeah, it is still on clamp. This is EPR climb. Speed of light. Okay, EPR climb. Okay, now we got it. Finally! Okay. We are on our way to Gaillac. Climbing out of Toulouse. So flight time should be somewhere around 2 hours and 8 minutes at the moment. According to our flight plan, but according to this one, we will land at 1849. That would be 1 hour earlier than what is set on the overlay. Yeah, that's weird. I think this time will be changed now as we increase altitude and speed. As the gear is up, we can turn off the auxiliary pumps and the hydraulic pumps can go back to normal. After takeoff checklist, brake temperature fine. Landing gear up, lights out, auto brake off. Speed red, speed brake disarm. Engine ignition can be set back to off. Flap slat lever is up retracted, and center fuel tank pumps are on. Altimeters will be set to standard now. 1013 and 29902. Set. And I should have taken care of the routing here. Let's go directly to there. What is going on? Why is the aircraft returning back? Yes, discontinuity. I know. And I wanted to clear that, but wasn't able to do that. Nav. Okay, that was really weird. Okay, so climb up to flight level 320. And we maintain speed of 250. For the climb up until flight level 100. So at least we have another nice view onto Toulouse. There are all the aircraft. There are some aircraft, Airbus, mostly Airbus of course, or only Airbus of course. Yeah, we lost some time here. Direct. That was okay. Okay. Why are you not climbing? Why are you not climbing? Are you now climbing, please? Okay. Something is really weird here at the moment. Flap selector can be stowed again. This will go back to 15. And now we can go back to 250 knots, and it should climb now by its own. Okay, finally. So now, I did a lot of flights with the MD-82, and sometimes I still have problems. I can turn off the wing lights here to reduce the drag a little bit. Can turn off terrain radar.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000.
Passing 10,000.
Now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a
So
reminder,
seatbelt signs off.
keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatories.
Reducing climb rate a little bit to increase the speed to 290. Yeah, and you can see, Zane, the ETA is coming up. And it should be somewhere close to 1847, I think it was, right? Yeah, 1851. And we're getting closer to flight level to 290 knots. So I switch that back, select 290 knot EPR limit, so it changes to EPR climb and not stopping at speed 290. I think that was the main problem, basically. Okay. I think, well, basically, I think the ETA in the overlay calculates itself by comparing the ground speed to the distance. And as my ground speed is, of course, increasing, the higher I fly, the more or the closer it gets to the FMC, because the FMC calculates, of course, with the correct speeds, and therefore I think that with increasing altitude, the ETA will be closer to what it will be in the end. And also, the ETA, the overlay, just takes the direct routing, like not the route I planned, but the straight route from Toulouse to Dubrovnik without any waypoints. So if I have some turns, like for example in the Star or in the SID, this is not calculated by the ETA, by the overlay. And this is, I think, the problem. So I can reset the bugs here. This is set to flight mode, very nice. Can I turn that off? Yes, I can, because I don't need that anymore. Very nice sunset. I will turn back the time later on so that we have a nice daylight flight, or maybe a nice sunset approach. This crew message? No. Which one is new flight plan? Oh yeah, it was. Okay. So here we can see we left the gate at 16:37, 3 minutes before our planned departure time, and we took off at minute 48. So we had a combined pushback and taxi time of 11 minutes. That's quite okay. Okay, and I turn on the lights here already. I don't need the floodlights so bright. Same here. Don't need them to be too bright. Okay, so let's have a look on the map. Well, we have Marseille approach and Geneva approach online, but we have no center, unfortunately. That means I could shorten the route a little bit, so I go direct to Kodok. Direct Kodok, and we can now see, or we should be able to see. Oh well, let me. I cannot see the. So we had 1851, I think, as the arrival time, and if I change that now, go direct Kodok, we have still 1851. Nah, that has to be wrong. I'm quite sure that I saved a lot of time now. Hi Fareez, welcome to the stream. So basically we are flying along the coast of southern France, then we cross Genoa to the north, south of Turin, we cross or we fly over Bologna, and then after San Marino at Cap Ancona we cross the Mediterranean Sea and fly direct to Split, and from Split we're going south on the Croatian coastline towards Dubrovnik. Hi Alex, welcome to the stream. Yeah, see now it changed 1850, saved a minute already, and I think we will save some more here as well. Oh, get well soon Fareez, get well soon. I can imagine, Alex. So do you also plan on going back to VATS and controlling? Well, maybe... Okay. Well, yeah, I'm thinking of starting my career as a controller on VATSIM. The thing is, I requested a transfer from Germany division to the UK division, but I don't know why, but this transfer request is stuck. So no one is replying to the transfer, don't know what's going on, and for the moment, yeah, well, I just leave it as it is. And yeah. Yeah, I think also that you know, VATSIM needs to find a, how to say, a good way between reality and realism and people who want to fly on VATSIM. Okay. Well, But on the other hand, I mean, pilots don't really have to comply with that, right? I mean, if they... I mean, in the end, it's the pilot flying and it's pilot's discretion. I still have the VOR inbound. The Toulouse VOR. Not inbound, I'm receiving it still, 105 miles, but it should be gone by any minute now. So today would have been a good day to fly the Business Jet World Tour, Europe Tour, because we have Barcelona approach, Barcelona radar and Ibiza approach. But yeah, it's Maddog Monday, so no other chance. Well, yeah, the question is, do you really need to, you know, fight for that if no one is complaining? Like, for example, I don't really know the Russian airspace that well, but if I feel something is going weird or something is really stupid, I just log off or I just do whatever I feel is right. But most of the time I would log off because you know, what's in rules, blah blah blah. I don't want to discuss and fight about that. Yeah, okay, give me an example. Going back, Mach 0.76. The aircraft has some problems to reach the cruise. Okay, we can check back to cruise. And we go for speed 76. And there we go. Why is this not changing to... Oh yeah, Mach select, okay. That's why. Okay, so we're 27 minutes in the air. And we are currently passing Marseille on the right side. Back there should be Marseille. And we just fly now alongside the coast, passing Marseille, Monaco, and then getting into Italian airspace, where we fly north of Genoa, as I just mentioned before. For example, you want to depart from the LFBO flight level 200. Okay. Well, normally you can leave flight level 200, right? And you just get the clearance restriction at or below 3000. Or oh, by the way, sorry guys. Have a look, please. The moon is coming up. How crazy, please, is this view? That is crazy, isn't it? Yes, I did screenshot that already, Felix. According to federal aviation rules, you can fly VFR up to flight 265 because everything between ground and just class Charlie. You cannot fly. Well, Felix, I hope you're done with math and not with meth. But yeah. Alex, yeah, I know what you mean. I'm also wondering, but that happens on VATSIM as well as on IVEO. If you file a wrong flight plan, the ATC always tells you file a new flight plan. And I'm always sitting there and thinking, well, I'm sitting here in the cockpit, I cannot file a new flight plan. If you don't like it, just change it or leave it as it is and do a remark. Because this is how it is done in real life as well, right? And but no, they always tell you to file a new flight plan. And about the flight level, yeah, I don't understand that either. I mean, if the flight plan is wrong, of course you can decline a flight plan and force the pilot to change it. But on the other hand, I think that ATC should be able to change it in the flight plan directly without the pilot having to refile it. And yeah, absolutely correct. If you are allowed to fly flight level 265 in Russia, of course then you are able to do so. And you can also, of course, file flight level 200. Yeah, the moon is crazy, right, Zane? Absolutely stunning. We put out some news on 737 exports capability. Oh, did they, Felix? I just heard that the latest news I got from PMDG is about the 737-900 and the 777, but nothing more actually. Guys, is the moon getting bigger or is it just me? Let me see. Sorry, I have to upload it. Let me see. It's not getting bigger. Okay. Well, ADC can change it by himself if you agree with it, but you need to understand the difference between real-world flight planning and virtual flight planning. I'm giving fuck. Don't worry, Alex. Don't do too much work in it. I mean, I know what you mean, but I always think that if it's not possible in the real world, why should I just change it on VATSIM? You know, why? I mean, they're trying to simulate the real world, so why would I request a pilot to change its flight plan just because it is wrong if I, as a controller, has the possibility to change it? Yeah, VASM, I don't really know, but it's kind of a program which is basically connecting the aircraft with the simulator and external programs and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken. Well, you know, I'm still a bit disappointed about PMDG, to be honest. And I can explain why that is. Every aircraft which is released on MSFS at the moment does have a flight back, like a tablet. Only PMDG is not able to do that, and they are still finding excuses on why they are not doing it. I mean, even the Maddog, which is released already a long time ago, does have a flight bag, a tablet. And it's not really connected to the simulator itself, but it is connected to the sim, so it is possible for you to, for example, calculate takeoff speeds. And I don't understand why PMDG is not able to do so. And even now, they're not able to find any, you know, to know when exactly they're gonna release it. And this is something I really don't understand. And this is also something I have to say this is totally disappointing for me, because every other aircraft is able to do so, and PMDG is, you know, they are not cheap, right? So if they are not cheap, then you can expect a kind of a good quality. And for me, a good quality is nowadays also connected to a tablet. And I always have to compare PMDG to Phoenix, and I mean, I love PMDG and I love the Boeing, but I have to admit that the Phoenix Airbus, for me, for a, well, hobby pilot, seems to be way more detailed than the PMDG is. I mean, besides the tablet, of course. And this is something, I mean, the Phoenix was a lot cheaper. And this is, yeah, kind of, you know, something that I think is kind of weird. And now I have 1,000 screenshots of the moon here. Hi Martin, welcome to the stream. Yeah, 27. Yeah, you're right, Felix. Absolutely right. That's what I said. Go and buy the simulator and not any aircraft before you bought the simulator. Yeah, that must really be annoying. So I think I should now upload this picture of the moon on the Instagram channel. Shouldn't I? Oh, we're proud if I Yeah, well, basically all of them suck, right? I mean, I'm sorry to say that. Or well, at least I'm sorry about everything but Captain Sim. But yeah. I mean, on the other hand, you know, you get Flight Simulator very cheap, so that's a good thing. So departure arrival time is 18:47 now. That's what I meant. I saved about 4 to 5 minutes now for this with this shortcut. Yeah, and also, Felix, what I think is kind of weird is that you have to, like, if you want to have new liveries, you have to buy them. And this is something which is so weird. I mean, on computer you have every airline, like every livery which is out there is for free. You can download them on FlightSimTO, and for Xbox you always have to buy liveries. That is totally weird. Yeah, I can imagine that's really annoying, especially because of the PMDG stuff. Yeah, I know what you mean. Five euros for 50 liveries is not bad, but on the other hand, you can get like 200 liveries for free on computer. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's right, Felix. That's right. Okay, okay, I understand what you mean, Alex. The end. Okay, I didn't know that about real world aviation. The thing is, as far as I know, and I just said it before, ATC on the VATSIM is able to change the flight plan. So basically, what back in my days when I was ATC on VATSIM, you was able to right-click the aircraft, select the flight plan, and then change whatever you like. So, for example, if a pilot is filed the wrong flight plan, before I need to explain him, like, please refile a new flight plan because this and that is wrong, I just give him a clearance, changed it myself, and told him what I changed, and then it was okay, and then I could release him. So it saves a lot of time, and yeah, I don't know. It was like a lot more convenient than what people are doing today. And by the way, I just remember I can close the art again here, so. Yeah, well, of course, if they do that, that would be strange, Felix. But that would not be, you know, just because the controllers change the flight plan doesn't mean you fly anything else. So if you have a complete route planned in your FMC and the controller changes the flight plan to whatever he likes, then you still can just fly your route, and also you have the possibility to complain about the controller. So normally no one should do that. Okay, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Everything should be agreed with me. Of course. And we will now pass Genoa in a few minutes. Over there should be Genoa. Yeah, you know, for example, in America, I always, or not always, but a lot of time I forget to file a SID in my flight plan. And filing SID and star in the US is compulsory, at least on LFBO it is, and I always forget that. So people telling me, change your flight plan please, because SID and star is missing. And I mean, I was filing the first waypoint, which is basically the star name most of the time, or a lot of times. And the controller always keeps saying like, yeah, please change your flight plan. So for me, that means I need to minimize the simulator, go back to flight plan on LFBO or VATSIM or wherever I'm gonna flying. Open my recent flight plan and type search for the exact departure route. Type that in, send it out, go back to the simulator and request clearance again. And in the meantime, the controller could have just cleared me and just typed it in by himself. That would be a lot easier. And he would just say, okay, I clear you via this and that SID, and I also change it in the flight plan. And I would say, okay, great, yeah, saved me a lot of work, thank you. And that's it. Yeah, maybe that's the reason, yeah. Well, not everyone is as precise as I am, right? We just passed Turin, by the way, back here. Turin over here, and over here is Milano, and down here is Genoa, and ahead of us somewhere over here should be Parma. No, I will turn back the time to sunset when we are in the approach. Yeah, of course, I can understand. See you later, Alex, and have fun with them. Well, let's make a passenger announcement. Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, I just want to inform you that on the left-hand side, you can see in the far back the city lights of Milan, and for the passengers sitting on the right side, you should now be able to see the city lights and coastlines of Genoa. So enjoy the view. These will be the last big cities we're gonna pass throughout the flight. So just enjoy the view. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, I just want to inform you that on the left-hand side, you can see in the back the city lights of Milan, and for the passengers sitting on the right side, you should now be able to see the city lights and coastlines of Genoa. So enjoy the view. These will be the last big cities we're going to pass throughout the flight. So just enjoy the view. Thank you. This is done by PAX. That's an additional program you can download on computer, unfortunately.
You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when needed in case of unexpected turbulence.
So there's not a lot going on. We still have Barcelona Ibiza and Barcelona Center online. It's really sad that today is Monday, otherwise I would have flown the Business Jet Europe tour for sure. But yeah. So, what I want to do, or what I try to do, is well, at least I think I want to do that. Is that like you today, Felix, chose the route. I want to continue that basically. I want that people in the chat will be able to choose the next routing. But for that, of course, I have to wait for somewhat more viewers. Or actually, we can start that already. Okay, this is quite interesting here. Yeah, I'm just trying to find something out here. I'm just trying to find out how to add streamlabs to YouTube. That's interesting. I need to add Streamlabs. How would I know which one it is? I mean, I don't really want to add anything, but... Oh, I could try it like this, right? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, let me try something. Maybe this is working, or maybe it isn't. I have no idea, to be honest. Passing now Bologna. There it is, Bologna. Straight ahead of us is San Marino, a small country in a country. There's our top of descent. Some time to go. About 40 to 50 minutes, depending on the approach and my skill to land. Coming over to San Marino. Fuel temperatures are still fine. We're 86 miles to Kiget. Let me see about the fuel check. Petas 6.6. Okay, that is fine. Kick at 5.9. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. No ATC currently. We have a split approach, but nothing else at the moment. Down here is San Marino, straight ahead of us. Also the airport of Rimini, I think. Yeah, we just passed Forli. Back there is Forli. And ahead of us, that should be the airport of Campo di Volo Sette Crociari, whatever this is. No idea, never heard before. Unfortunately, the weather radar is not working. I would be very interested if this cloud here, but it looks quite dark, doesn't it? So I can see this cloud here on the weather radar of Volanta. Cannot see this one here, but both of them look kind of scary. Yo, welcome back, Zane. Ja, willkommen zurück, Felix. So we're getting closer to our top of descent, only like 85 miles to go. It's about time now. Still no controller online, unfortunately. Getting now into the airspace of Split. Where we would have an approach, actually. But, well, I'm used to not having ATC when I decide to fly any specific route. So we'll turn back the time now, so that we... By the way, there's the moon coming up. There he is. But we're gonna take it as bright daylight. Well, not as bright, but still a bit. So I want to try something about the route changes or route, like about choosing the route. So I try now something, and let's see if this is working. I don't think it is. Oh, it is! It is! So, you can now enter exclamation point next route to enter the, well, it's called raffle, but actually it's just, I don't know, a poll? No. But, well, you can enter it by typing in exclamation point next route, and if you will be chosen in the end, you can decide what the next routing will be for next Maddog Monday. Hi Art, welcome back. You're just in time for the raffle, which is now started for the very first time. Yeah, Felix without the exclamation point, and that's a little bit long for the Maddog, of course. Timer is set, by the way, for 25 minutes, so you have 25 minutes, or now 23 minutes left to enter exclamation point next route, and then you might be able to choose the next routing. If you don't want to enter that, of course, then you just don't send that in. Then I have to think about that myself, so... And I start the tablet now again and check the approach, weather, and then go for performance landing. We gonna land at Lima Delta Delta Uniforms, runway 11, flap 11, 28, wind is 090 at 7. QNH is 1021. Temperature is 18 degrees. Reversers, yes, auto brake will be set to minimum. And the landing weight is to be expected at... no, we better check that in the FMC, to be honest. Final load sheet. Next page. Landing weight 58.4. 58.4. Okay, calculate. So, landing rate. Factored landing distance of 3,100 meters, so that's a little bit... actual landing distance, let me go for medium. Yeah, that's better. So we go for medium auto brake. And then we have our V speeds here. We can set them now in. Speed transition is 250 below flight level 100. And that is set. Hi Benjaminus. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's nice. Helsinki to Delhi. Very nice, Delhi. India must be a very interesting country. Must be a very interesting country. So guys, I don't know if you saw that in the stream, but you can choose the next Maddog Monday route. You can enter the raffle when you enter exclamation point next route. into the chat, and if you are the chosen one, then you will be able to choose the next MD-82 flight for next week Monday. Oh, your parents are from India. Okay, we're very international viewers here in the chat. Very nice, very interesting. So we are approaching Split Airport now soon, and well, basically over Split we start our descent into Dubrovnik. We're getting now onto Split, and flight log onto Split. 5.2 tons of fuel should be available. We're 5.5 and we're short of Split. That is indeed very fine. So getting down now for the approach, and we have the only speed restriction we have is over Nera, where we have to be at or above 5,000, but to be honest, we always have to be at or above 5,000, so we just set that in. There we go. This is set. We just need to wait now to get close to the top of descent, which is basically within a few seconds now. And maybe I should check the approach. Nara. Yeah, okay, and then directly. Okay, perfect. Do we have any restriction here in peel up? So we make this as a hard constraint. I want to be at 4,000 over Delta Uniform 402 and not at or above 4,000. So we're passing now Split. There is an aircraft. Down here is the airport, which with a wonderful visual approach here over the top of this peninsula, and then a turn here in front of the mountains. Very nice. I think I should go to Split again within the next few weeks. It's a very, very nice visual approach. Okay, and we're getting close to the top of descent, so what we do today is we click VNAV. We set 5,000 as a constraint, as the altitude here. And then the aircraft should start its descent, passing the top of descent. Yes, and we can see descent is started. And now we're getting into Dubrovnik. So I'm still on Unicom, I hope. Yes, I am. Great. So we set auto brake to medium, and well, we cannot arm that yet. Hi Mahirecho, welcome to the stream. Yes, you can join, of course. you just need to enter exclamation point next route, and then you're in. And then you can choose the next MD-82 route. FMS idle nav track VNAV descent. Okay, perfect. Very, very unfortunate that today there is no center online. Oh, you mean here? No, I'm flying on VATSIM. It's not the online network. It is the online network. It's not the standard Microsoft online network. And also, I'm in the descent, so we'll be landing very soon. No, Felix. Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. No. I'm sorry, I'm just not sure what you mean. Okay, so what exactly is the problem you have? Is it about connection, or about setting up the account, or what exactly is the problem? Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's the Andes in Southern America. But I have no idea. kind of steep descent here. It's getting kind of windy, so turn on the seatbelt signs. And we're getting now into Nara here.
Gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt.
And it's time for me to check the ref here. 140 as flaps 28. Flaps 28, 142, that is fine. ILS is 11010. So we tune that in, and the course is 114. Whoops. 114 set, and we set it on the other side as well. For 114. There we go. I've seen some tutorials with Johnny Watson. I did all steps. The problem is when we need to set aircraft ID and call signs information and that lot thing, occasionally it won't connect. Okay, so if I get that right, you downloaded vPilot and you are in the simulator and try to connect, right? And that's where you have the issues. Is that correct? Okay, so when you have the vPilot open, you can check on settings that everything is set. So you need to click on settings, and then on network you need to enter your VATSIM ID, your password, the full name, home airport, and you have to choose the server you want to be on. Well, that's most of the time the server which is closest to you. Very nice approach into Dubrovnik here, by the way. Very nice. Okay. Okay, and you have entered your ID and the VATSIM password, right? By the way, I don't think... Is there a West EU? Because there is just West USA. Otherwise it's Amsterdam, Germany, and I think UK. And if you then click connect, then it should be working. You should be able to set up your call sign and the aircraft type. If not, then you should receive an error message. Ah, okay. Yeah, so you have to pay attention that you have vPilot open. But it has nothing to do with the standard flight simulator. Okay, okay. Well, yeah, in that case you should be able to click connect and set everything up, like call sign and aircraft. And if you then click login or connect or whatever the name is, it should at least give you an error message, if it's not possible. Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, once again, we are right now getting down to Dubrovnik. We have about 10 minutes to landing, and I just have the latest weather information for you. So the weather currently is quite nice. We have a little bit rain at the moment ongoing in the vicinity, but it's not too much, and it should be gone anytime soon. Temperature is 18 degrees, so it's still quite warm, a very nice summer rain, so to say. And yeah, from the cockpit I would like to thank you for flying with European Air Charter today, and I have to say bye-bye now, as workload's getting high now, and yeah, we thank you for flying with us today and hope to see you soon again. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for arrival. Yes, Felix, it's definitely a very nice approach. Airline is Bulgarian or European Air Charter. European Air Charter. They are currently flying MD-82, and that's a real-world airline at the moment, the only European airline flying the MD-82.
Should be gone anytime soon. Temperature is 80 degrees, so it's still quite warm, very nice summer rain, so to say. And yeah, from the cockpit, I would like to
thank you for your help. Okay.
and I have to say bye-bye now.
Okay. I hope to see you again, my Majarecho, and I hope it will work.
See you soon again. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for arrival.
Yeah, it looks good, but the airline itself is not. It's not very high standard, you know. View our lock. What is going on?
Stabilizer motion.
I don't know what the aircraft is doing here. Yeah, well, we have to see if there is a Nolinor livery, and especially if there is a 737 coming out, because that's more important. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's I think it's because of the VNAV here. There's a traffic right now. So we're getting now down onto the ILS. Oh, that's kind of weird approach here. Oh, and I need to start my recorder program, didn't I? Where is it? Oh, there it is. And go record. So, thrust idle. Auto throttle off. Yeah, that's at least good to hear. People knowing what I'm doing, they always say, and there are really like people watching you flying an airplane around virtual. And I say yes, they are, and it seems as if they love it. At least some of them. Okay, so here we go. We're a little bit below the profile, so we get now stable. Let's get the slats down. Or out.
Slats extended.
Okay, glide slope coming in. It's more like a visual approach and not an ILS approach. But I hope to get stable anytime soon. Get down. Yes. Cabin crew, seats for landing. Yeah, I know I'm a little bit low here.
Terrain, 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 terrain. 500. Sink rate. Sink rate. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Two in reverse.
Oh, weird approach here. Really weird. No, we didn't.
Reverse lights out.
We didn't almost stall. The
60 knots.
I was a little bit low on the profile, so basically we switched over to a visual, and
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination.
the approach speed was 140, and we maintained 140 throughout the landing.
Degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us.
Flaps up. Disarm. Stand by. APU all pressure low. Yes, I know. Okay, APU is coming up. And there is a departure. Have a look at that. Scandinavian Airlines, maybe? No, Vueling. Okay, and well, we take gate, I don't know, maybe gate 12 or something. No, we don't need a follow me car. Handling by Croatia Airlines, that is okay. There's a Turkish Airlines. Trade Air. I've never heard that before, but the livery is quite nice. Then we have Croatia Airlines. British Airways. And we are parking okay, so gate 12 is blocked by the British Airways here. So let's take gate 11 then. Parking. Can I? Gate 11, no follow me necessary. There we go. Okay. Strobe lights off. Taxi lights off. And we're going quite slow here. Okay, what the heck is your problem? No, I keep driving like this. Okay. Parking brake is set. APU generators on. Come on. Okay. Engines off. Yep, thank you and bye-bye.
The boarding requested.
Okay, stop recording. Yeah, that's right. That is indeed right.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Yeah, it wants me to open the rear... No, baggage. Baggage unloading in progress, okay. Open after cargo door and forward cargo door. That is no problem, I will do that. Forward and after cargo door open. Beacon lights off. Pilot heat off. Lead remains on. So passengers are now deboarding.
How many more passengers do we have back there in the cabin? We're still deplaning.
Okay, and basically we now just wait for the passengers to deboard. Can I? Let me try something. Yes, I can do that. Bye bye, ladies and gentlemen. Bye bye. Thank you for flying with us today. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh. Hello. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye. Have a nice holiday. Bye bye. Oh, these guys were looking like Brits. Bye bye, mister. Okay, anyway. So we can disconnect from the network. We just wait until the deboarding process is finished. Oh, actually we don't even need to do that. I can reset the position. And then I end the flight. Yeah, landing rate was 147. So the overlay was again not really correct. And I now start the engines again to have a look on the landing. Where is it? Okay. Pressure is there. Start engine number 2. And how long is the giveaway still going? Should be ready by now. Oh yeah, it is ready within the next few seconds. And let me see what happens. Hey Zane, you are now allowed to choose the next routing for next week's Maddog Monday. So you can tell me. You can tell me, well, as soon as you know it, either on Discord or here in the chat within the next minutes, what the next routing for next week. Next week's Maddog fly should be. Just remember, it should be a routing where the flight time is maximum 2 hours, or 700 nautical miles, roughly. And of course, it should be a flight which is possible to do in the MD-82. So if you choose London City, for example, that most likely will not be available for the MD-82. Oh, by the way, I need to start the engine. Still on ignition. Yeah, don't worry. I'm still watching the replay, and you can also tell me in the Discord channel if you want. Well, that sounds interesting, but this won't work. So this would be, for example, something which I won't fly. Yep, okay, no problem. So engines are up. I think and I hope everything is set as it was during the landing, and now it's time for the replay. Oh,
Landing gear. Landing gear.
okay, at least the door is closed now. Oops.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
So yeah, you can see I was a little bit slow here, low here, but you can see also the approach speed was quite nice.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
See, the approach speed was between 150 and 160, and it should be 140.
Don't sink.
So it was not really a stall here.
Don't sink.
Don't know why the message is here.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
See, speed is very nice, 140.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
As you prefer, Zane. As soon as you know it, you can tell me. And you can see, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Yeah, I'm not sure why the warnings. I think that's because of the replay here. Let me turn back the time again, so that we have daylight again. Very nice weather here as well. And let me have a look here from the gear perspective. Oh, really? Were they? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was something wrong with the aircraft or due to the winds. As you can see, the approach speed was very nice. It's very windy here as well. So maybe it was because of that. Yeah, terrain, I don't know. Maybe because I was too low. That could be. Landing rate was 147, I think, Alex. But I will show you again in the replay now. Actually, the approach was quite unstable for an ILS approach, so that's why I was basically flying a visual approach here. I can show you here right now. I got a lot of warnings, terrain warning. I'm not sure if I also received a stall warning in the live video. I can't remember. Don't know why I received that. As you can see, I was a little bit low here indeed, but not quite sure what all the warnings was.
Don't sink. 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 Don't sink.
Also the stall warning. I have no idea why we have the stall warning here, because I'm approaching with 150 knots, and the actual landing speed was 140 or 145. So terrain, sync rate, I have no idea what was going on.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Wind was quite heavy here as well. Yeah, maybe something was wrong. By the way, the speed brakes are just out here for the replay. They were not out in the actual landing. And landing was quite nice. The overlay telling me 227 in the original. Oh, by the way, have a look at the clouds here as well. But the landing rate, the actual landing rate, or the correct landing rate, was 100 and what was it? 152.
Terrain.
Let me get in the cockpit and arm the speed brakes again. So. I have no idea, Felix. Maybe. The warnings. Well, it's typically MD-82, right?
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Yeah, landing rate in the overlay is just weird. No, but the actual landing rate, as I said, was 150 feet per minute. So, okay, Zane. Let me check the message. Okay, yep, that is no problem, Zane. I will do that. Any specific departure airport? Okay, yep, that's no problem. I can do that. So we have found our routing for next week, Monday. Very nice. Thank you, Zane. So, and yeah, that was it for today, actually. A very nice hop from Toulouse to Dubrovnik, chosen by Felix today. Next week Monday's route is chosen by Zane, and yeah, you can stay tuned for the routing. Very nice routing, actually. I think I have not yet flown this specific route, so I'm also kind of hyped for that. And yeah, thank you guys for being here today. I try to be online tomorrow afternoon, but I cannot promise it. If so, the next online stream will be Turkish Airlines, as I have promised racks, and most likely, as I said, from Ankara to Istanbul. Although this is not 100% sure, but I think it will be like that. And yeah, thank you very much, guys, for being here today, for supporting me, for yeah, just keeping the chat active. And I hope to see you on the next stream as well. For now, I wish you a pleasant Monday evening, and I really enjoyed the stream here. I think it's a very good decision to let the community decide the next routings, and I hope you're gonna like that. And yeah, Felix, no problem, thank you very much, and see you guys on the next stream. Thank you, and from my side, this was it. Bye bye.